What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition right here, Red One Radio. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day. Right here, it's Wednesday, a couple days before SCMM. And today's guest panel, you guys should already know. But before we get to that, I want to give a big shout out to the side chat out there. What's going on? I see Ghost Ninja, The Adventures of Scott's over there. Ghost Anime, it's Vash. Who else we got over there? 2 ATVs and Our Life. Serafina. James in the building. What's going on, Sweetest Nuts? How you doing? Who else? I got to go back a little bit. Ride to Victory, which is somewhere between here and Mexico or somewhere. I know you're like still in Texas, I think, but you're close. See you here on Friday. Anybody else? Oh, Billy was in here earlier. And Unfuckwittable. Yeah. So what's going on, guys? Appreciate everybody coming out. Realist Rider, I'll see you. Anyways, to my guest today, guys. My guest needs no introduction. We all know who he is, especially if you know what the hell is going on this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, Suburban Delinquent.
How are you guys doing? Good to be on, Mr. Red One. Thanks for having me, man. I've been watching these, and
I appreciate you. Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming through. I wanted to wait to get you on, and I figured, you know what, SCMM will be perfect, right? Since you, Arson, and Derek are the grandfathers, the hosts of this thing, who not better to bring on right before this thing kicks off. So appreciate you being on today, man.
Right on.
So you've been running around like a chicken with your head cut off lately, or what?
I really have, have not. A lot of help this year.
Nice.
Arson rides and Baker X Derek, girl on her bike, and there's a bunch of people running around. I'm even Z stepped up. I know he doesn't really pop up in my videos all that often anymore, but I assure you, man, he's putting his dues in to make this event happy.
Yeah, understandable. Like once you
make everybody happy,
right? I mean, and once you do it a few times, you figure out what to do, what not to do. What you need to take care of early and things of that nature. And further down the road it gets, the easier it becomes to plan and things like that. But good, man. I mean, it seems like everybody's coming in. We got a couple Australians in the building already.
It's gonna be big this year.
Yeah, dude. I think it's gonna be fucking. I don't know, man. I'm hoping like it's. I don't know. Like Saturday last year to me was just it was perfect, but it was a lot, right? It was enough to where you could kind of get lost in that little bitty ass pool area. It's like I'd see you, and then fucking like 3 hours later, I'm like, fuck, I hadn't seen Suburban Delinquent in fucking 3 hours. But like you're still outside, you're just somewhere else, right? And so I think this year it's probably gonna be way more than that. Like I don't know.
It is. I think we've outgrown the Desert Lodge. There's some stuff upcoming for next year. We might end up moving it. We'll see how it goes. But I gotta. Nice. I don't know. Yeah. I got the lowdown on a new spot, which is only about a mile, not even a mile, maybe a quarter mile down the road. And if I can secure this place, dude, we don't have to have it in the middle of the summer. We can have it October or.
Oh, nice.
We don't have the only reason we have it right now, and I know somebody's going to ask this question. I'm sure it was right on your list of questions to ask. But one of the reasons why we have it in the middle of the summer in Palm Springs is because Palm Springs is a ghost town, and the hotel needed to be vacant because if there's one guest there, well, and they're pissed off that we're having this big party and they call the police, that's it. I mean, yeah. We have to respect the guests. They have rights. They're there trying to enjoy their vacation like we are ours. So, the only way we could do it, the only way it'd be affordable at this very moment is Desert Lodge Inn. And it just so happens to be in the middle of the goddamn summer.
Right. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. But I think this year, too, I think everybody's kind of bought out the block, dude. Because, like, I'm across the street and everybody who's not at Desert Lodge is at Musicland, and then I don't know where else everybody is after Musicland, but I mean, I've heard about people like bringing their kind of like campers or RVs and stuff, and like I guess there's like an RV park like right next door to Desert Lodge. I know a couple people staying over there. They're like,
I think those are the people that complained last year.
Right. Oh, was it really?
Yeah, because they're right on the other side of that wall.
Ah, okay.
Which is all right, man. We don't want to disturb anybody. That's for sure. You know, I mean, we're out to have fun, but we don't want to fuck anybody up. So this next year, again, I don't want to keep talking about next year, but I am very excited about it. But next year, the hotel is big enough that everybody can stay at the one location. There's a restaurant. And I think there's 2 bars. In fact, there's a bar.
What?
There's a bar in the pool area of the new place.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you kind of cut out right there. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, there's a bar in the new place. There's a restaurant, and it's smack the pool. It's huge. It's resort style pool, like Vegas style pool. It's huge.
Is it like a swim up kind of bar?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's a swim up bar, but the bar is like right up against the pool. But I got you. You actually have to get out of the water, which is okay.
Right.
But we won't have to worry about noise because we'll rent out the whole entire hotel, and the pool is smack in the middle of the place. So we'll be good to go. But this year, you know, let's struggle through it one more time in this heat, and I promise you guys, it's going to be a lot different next year.
Big shout out to Max Boost for the $10. I appreciate the love. Says, yo, Red, buy that Delinquent and yourself a beer, man. I'll make sure that's taken care of. I appreciate the love, man.
Thanks, buddy. Max Boost.
Yeah. Hey, man, you could have showed up. You could have been the other Australian here too. You'd have been number 3 for the trifecta. But I would. Let me check again. I checked Palm Springs weather earlier this week, and it wasn't bad. Lord. It's bad, but it wasn't bad. It was 110. Like, it was average 110. Like, so let's see. I can't fucking type today. Palm Springs weather. Wait, where'd it go? Palm Springs weather. So let's see what we're looking at here. It is going to be, about the same. You know, 109, 107.
It's been really humid here. Abnormally humid where I'm at anyway. I hope it's not humid in Palm Springs. I can deal with the dry heat, but this humidity, man, reminds me back of like I used to live in Michigan, you know, and even Atlanta, man, and it feels like that to me right now.
Yeah, no, I know Atlanta, that old Southern, no, that shit you can keep. But no, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be it won't be too bad. I'm looking at. So let's see here. Saturday, it's showing 25% humidity at 107 for the high and 79 for the low. Hey, well, at least at night it'll be comfortable.
Yeah, that's why we actually have it a little later in the afternoon than the previous years, because we'd show up to the hotel at 1 and everybody would just run to their rooms and not come out till the sun came down. So I figure if we show up there at like 4, at least the hard part of the day is over.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, you know, I think it's kind of good too. It gives people, you know, people are starting to drink a little bit later in the afternoon, you know, versus being like high heat. Because, you know, that's something that, you know, here on these hangouts that I've been trying to hone to people is like, look, dude, it's your first year. Like, understand, man, like that heat, you know, even without drinking can make you sick. You know, I know we had a couple people last year that just wind up going in their room and just staying in their room for the most part because, you know, heat. Whatever, exhaustion or, you know, stuff like that. Like they weren't hospitalized or anything. But then when you start adding alcohol into the mix, like I make it a point not to drink liquor. Like here recently, I've been drinking all liquor, Crown and Coke. I am not fucking drinking Crown and Coke in 100-something degree weather. Like that's not a thing. Right. I'll just drink beer, and then somewhere about beer and number 8.
Lights and shit at that, man.
Yeah, something easy, smooth. Because you know, like I mean, you're gonna get 8 beers in and realize you haven't pissed yet. And then that should be a good indicator. Like, you know what? Let me smash a bottle of water real quick and then get back to drinking. But at least with drinking beer, you know, I don't want to say you'll slowly creep into a drunk, but you'll get there a lot slower than you would if you're over there fucking, you know, drinking tequila shots and a bunch of other shit like that. So,
well, I tell you, you're absolutely right with staying hydrated. And I've actually made it a point. There's going to be some people showing up to vend. You know, the food vendors, they've been instructed they cannot sell food unless they're giving free water out to anybody that wants it.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Nobody's allowed to charge for water, and anybody that shows up with a display of any sort has to bring water. I'm going to bring as much water as I possibly. I'll probably bring 10 cases. I know there's just going to be so much. In fact, we even hired some captain man. He hired a couple girls, and one of their whole sole purpose is to pass out water to people.
That's good.
So we're going to go out of our way, do everything we possibly can, and give there's not going to be a reason for somebody to fall over because they didn't have any water. You know, there's not going to be any dehydration.
Yeah, I mean, even last year, it wasn't on that level, but I mean, it wasn't hard to find somebody that had a fucking cooler full of water. Like when I first showed up on Friday last year, as soon as I got there, it was like somebody was handing me water, handing Calico Rider water, and I was with CN Cycle also. So like we immediately, all three of us had water. Like as soon as we got there, like we didn't even really have to ask for it. Like, y'all need some water? We're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be so much water. So much water.
That is so good, man. I do like that. So what do you have as far as vendors that are coming through as far as food-wise?
Food-wise, okay. At Chaparral, there's going to be a hamburger hot dog guy. Let me pull up. Do you remember the guy at Metric Method?
Okay.
For their open house?
Oh, the hamburger tent in the back?
Yeah, that dude's showing up.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
God, I gotta remember. It's called Lambo Food, or Tambo. I'm sorry, man. I hope I didn't hack that up. Anyway, I don't know what he's gonna bring. I'm sure he's gonna bring hot dogs and cheeseburgers. And then free water. He said what did he say? He's like he's gonna bring 300 bottles of water for everybody. So that's important.
Oh wow.
And then he's setting up at Chaparral. There might be another food vendor at Chaparral that Chaparral actually brought in themselves. But for Palm Springs, we're going to have the hot dog hamburger guy from Chaparral, as well as, remember that taco guy that showed up last year?
Yeah. I remember that.
Tacos and nachos.
Right. I remember that.
He'll be back.
Yeah, I had a couple of them tacos. Like,
dude, the fucking nachos.
Like a good 4 hours into drinking, dude. I was like, fuck, I'm kind of hungry. Oh, yeah, tacos. I ran over there and grabbed some right quick.
And that's another reason why I think that location's pretty good, because there's a Pizza Hut across the street. There's a liquor store right next door. I mean, goddamn. And then there's that bus. You remember the bus?
So I didn't go. I stayed at the fucking hotel. Like everybody was walking off and everybody left, and then they came back all pissed off because of the whatever prank thing or whatever that went down. But no, I stayed. I stayed by the pool, and it was, I don't know, probably 20 of us that stayed, 20, 30 of us or so.
Yeah, you didn't miss much, but I mean, you went to the Hard Rock. There's a club down there, and I mean, it's $10 drinks. I mean,
right. But is the bus free though?
The bus is free and it runs till 2 a.m. And on top of that, dude, it's there's the Ubers and Ubers and Lyfts running in 24 hours. So nobody has a reason to drink and ride.
Yeah,
and if you do it, dude, you're just asking for it. Palm Springs doesn't fuck around. And whenever you get 1,000 motorcycles rolling into, a retirement community like Palm Springs, cops are watching, dude.
Yeah.
For you to slip up.
Yeah.
There was another event. It was like I think it was called V-Twin Thunder in the summer or something along those lines. It was a cruiser event, and it happened in Palm Springs, and it had been going on for 10 years or so. And then one day, a couple of years back, 3 years back, to be honest, Palm Springs got together and they're like, "You guys, no more." So we don't want that. We don't want that.
Right. Yeah. Everybody need to be responsible, man. Like,
be responsible. To drink and drive. All the hotels are within walking distance. Walking shuttle. It's like you don't even need to buy an Uber.
Right. Yeah. True. I mean, and even like the hotel I stayed at last year was like kind of far down the road, but at the end of the day, it was like a 10-minute walk. But I had my designated rider, so I sat road bitch on my own bike. That was weird though. That was real hard to do. Drunk, bitch, Palm Springs. Yeah, it was weird, but it was
Sure.
still fun though. It was good. It was good. But okay, so we got food. We got I know we got musical entertainment. We got a DJ, right?
Oh my God, I go off on. I can't stay on topic here. Okay, so vendors. Metric Method, out of Orange County, or Irvine. They're coming out. I don't know what they're gonna be doing. I think they're just gonna.
So like, hey, we're
just
here.
Show support,
yeah, I got
right?
You, right.
They might bring their H2R. Oh, you know what they're doing that's really big? Actually, they're running chase vehicle. So if anybody breaks down this year.
Oh, that's fucking bitching.
Dude, yeah, dude, Metric Method will be there to swoop you up, man, get you to the hotel.
That's cool. That is cool.
They might even be able to fix your bike. I don't know if they're bringing tools or not, but
right.
You know,
bring a mechanic. Dude, that would be funny.
Yeah,
I was like, look, dude, I get shit around for $250. You like $225 got a deal.
So Metric Method's going to be there. 6'4" Honda's actually coming. I know. Vroom Vroom Dana and him are sponsored by the same helmet company. I forget the name of that company.
It's like Voss or something, right?
Voss, yeah. I think they're going to come and set up. They're not selling anything. We have to be careful there. You know, we have to be careful with selling stuff. I think it's okay for us, the vloggers, to do that. But I really don't want third-party companies coming in and making a bunch of money off of SCMM. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, right. I kind of want to keep it pure. Maybe next year we'll figure something out, and then we'll charge for display space, but everything will have to be very, very transparent. I don't want anyone to think that I'm making money off of this, or Arson, or you, or anybody. This is strictly free, and it's very important that everybody knows that any dollars that are made, besides the sale, from selling my keychains or shirts or your Red One shirts, that's ours to keep.
Right.
But for the event as a whole, dude, everything's got to go back to the event to make it even nicer next year.
Right. Because
So,
I mean, if it just keeps growing, exponentially,
right.
then you gotta.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, you're gonna have to spend money. We're gonna have to get the right, more permits, on top of the ones that we had to get already.
Right.
But, yeah, the vendors that are coming, they're not selling anything. They're just showcasing their product, and that's important. So, and besides that, it's always kind of cool to see what's out there. So okay. I don't mind. Cool. And again, I told them they can come and set up. They got to bring water now for everybody. I know Farmers Insurance. They have a sub company that actually sells insurance to motorcyclists, and then I think some bad drivers with like high points or whatever. But they're showing up. They're coming with a tent that's actually a mister, so that's pretty cool.
It's a what?
Like a mister tent. Shoots water vapor.
Oh, mist. Okay,
yeah, mist.
You said mister.
I didn't know.
Period.
I don't know the terminology. Mister.
Right.
Anyway, but
no, I get you. It makes sense.
And then not only that, just to run back on some of the preparations that Z has put together with his buddy Thomas. They're draping a huge tarp, and it's going to be outfitted with a big mist system.
Going over the pool?
Yeah, there's going to be shade.
That's cool.
And lots of mist. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see. You don't know until the day of, but I'm crossing my fingers. In Z we trust,
last
right?
year, you guys had it all set up with the little. Because that first year we were there, man. As soon as you hop out of the pool, you either had to find like a little puddle of water to stand in, or you had to immediately run back to your shoes. Because like the pavement was so damn hot. But then you guys had the tarp on Friday going across the pool. I was like, oh, that's fucking smart. And then we woke up that morning and fucking it broke down.
You know what happened? Basically, when the sun, it was built at night, and in the morning, it was still pretty cool out. And then by the afternoon, after the sun had baked that son of a bitch, it got all nice and stretched out.
Okay.
So they're preparing for it this year. They got some budget this year. Last year, Arson, he took the truck, he ran down to Home Depot, bought the biggest tarp he could, and he did what he could. Nobody's a professional at this, but this time we kind of knew what we were looking at, and Z and Thomas Or actually Thomas, he works in rigging, you know, at concerts and stuff. So he's the guy, you know,
got a
he's
little
the
more
guy.
experience. That's good. Well, that's cool. We got the vendors. Last thing I want to get to before we take calls, and for those that want to, you know, call in, you guys can go ahead and jump in the queue now. That number is 516-387-1431. I do want to keep the questions kind of specifically to SCMM. I can schedule Sub D to come back at a later date, and we can talk about other bullshit, and we can just do a free for all. But today, guys, we really want to focus on SCMM. That's why he's here, to answer your questions about SCMM. So the last thing I want to do before we go to the callers, I want to talk about etiquette, I guess. SCMM etiquette. Starting, sure. I guess it would be, I mean, we know, I mean, you guys should know about the cameras and stuff at the pool, but riding etiquette and things like that. I mean, what you got for people?
Well, it's just you know, let's use our common sense, dude. That's the thing. You know, I've been riding for many years. I'm very comfortable operating a motorcycle, and a lot of the people that watch my videos, you know, a lot of them learn to ride based on watching moto vlogs. They see what we're doing. They see how we act in traffic and the scenarios that we're in. They kind of mimic the shit, right? So I do want to make it real clear, you know, I don't want to lead by example, because I do have to make entertaining videos and I have to ride a little aggressively, but I promise you, when the camera's off, I don't really ride like that, you know? So I guess what I'm getting at, there's a lot of people that are going to show up to this ride that haven't been riding a whole lot. They don't have the experience. They've been riding for weeks. They've been riding for months, years. You know, you get all walks of life.
True.
And if you intertwine everybody like that, you got the timid versus the aggressive. And it's only going to take one dude to get scared and take out, you know, 20 dudes or more.
Yeah, that is true.
I would really, really appreciate if everybody showed up and just got the idea of, let's just get to Palm Springs,
right,
and then go crazy. There's no reason to leave Chaparral, go nuts, right, and then you attract all this attention. You know, we won't be able to do it anymore. Chaparral, if Chaparral's starting to step up and they're really kind of helping out the event, they're going to do some really cool things. They're giving out a bunch of stuff to make everybody comfortable. They don't have to. I mean, I know everybody says they're lucky that you guys are having, you know, this meet and greet in their parking lot, but they don't have to have it. And if we become a nuisance to them and they're starting to get all this bad press because there's all these crashes and we're on the news riding wheelies and just being general dicks, and the news is stating that Chaparral is sanction this event, you know, it's
or something stupid, right?
It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. So in order to keep this going, we're going to have to ride civilized. And I know there's going to be someone that just can't handle that. So I do encourage you, if you guys want to go out and be crazy, just leave before us, or just meet us at the hotel. Go on your own ride. Don't fuck mine up. You know, just don't.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I did last year. Like, I left probably about 20 minutes before everybody else did. So I did my little hooligan shit right before I got on the freeway. I got on the freeway and just cruised, and, you know, and then about 20 minutes later, I remember you showed up, you know, and then you had the accident that was behind you guys, and et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I mean, you know, because here's the thing, you know, I know that there's a lot of people that's just going to want to be in that crowd, right? I mean, and especially I think it has to do with more of like people who haven't really been on a lot of group rides. They're like, dude, I'm totally going to be in there. You know what I mean? And that's cool. But I think a lot of us, you know, I understand you guys, you have to be, you know, granted you're leading or in the front of the pack, but
I'm actually not. I kind of hang out in the middle. In fact, I would be the last one
if you could,
because I'm that paranoid about getting hit. I would be the last motherfucker out of that parking lot if I could. And I think Derek and Arson and you, and I think we all have that mentality. It's
true.
I don't care about leading it. I don't think you or anyone else really gives a shit. I mean, ooh, I made it to Palm Springs first. I'm the first one to be hot.
I get parking. Fuck yeah. No, no, I get it. It's just, you know, like, unfortunately, you know, you're not going to have a lot of people who are like, well, you know what? I just picked up my bike yesterday, or I just picked it up here recently. Not comfortable. Let me go ahead and move to the back of the bus and just be back here with the slow folks. They want to be right up there next to their favorite vlogger, whomever it may be. And, you know, and unfortunately, I mean, like, I just look at it like this. As long as you can pay attention, and that's the major thing, is when you're around that many bikes, it is very easy to get distracted, you know, as somebody pulls up next to you or whatever. You know, just always be vigilant, looking ahead more than, you know, to your left and right, because all it takes is someone to just slow down in front of you, and then you didn't see it. You look back, you rear end them, and then just cause a, you know, big clusterfuck. But as long as just people take their time, you know, don't get out there on the freeway and decide you want to do 90-mile-an-hour flybys past people. Like, don't do that shit. Just tuck in behind somebody, follow the dude, you know your general basic hand signals.
Last year, there was a guy in particular, and I think Derek was riding next to me. And there was this one guy, I gave him some space, and because he kept slowing down, and then he'd kind of like speed up real fast and then slow down again. And he's doing this rubber band thing. And he was really starting to screw everybody up. And as a result from that guy, there was the group kind of broke off in two. And that's when the freeway just absolutely became over, you know, taken over by everybody, because some of these guys couldn't ride at like a normal speed or like a regular speed.
Right.
You know, they were
just, 75 or whatever you guys decide to set it at, you know. Yeah,
he'd go up to like 80 and then go down to 40. It was really kind of bizarre, man. I don't know what he was doing, man. And he didn't have bike problems. I'm not going to blame him.
Right.
Not going to give him that excuse.
But at least the cool thing, no, I'm not going to lie. The hardest thing about leaving Chaparral is the couple of corners you have to make getting on the freeway. But then once you're on the freeway, you're literally just all the way there. You don't have to stop until you get into Palm Springs. Couple of lights, you know, and usually those are green. And,
you know, maybe in the future, this year might even be able to do it this year. Maybe we just break it off into 2 groups, 3 groups even, you know, and we'll have, you know, you could lead one. You know, Derek can lead one, you know, who knows, whatever. But everybody kind of lead their own group, and, you know, it's more manageable that way. Fuck, I don't know. You know, I'm still learning. You know, we're all learning. We don't know.
Right. We're all trying to figure this out together.
Every year it's a little different. This year is going to be a little more chaotic at Chaparral, I think. But this year it's all learning. It's all going to be learning, because next year I'm going to do my best with Derek and, you know, everybody that's involved to try to get more out of Chaparral and maybe turn it into a big, like, parking lot party instead of just, let's all go hang out in the parking lot and, you know, shake hands, take photos. More like the way things were at Metric Method, where they had a DJ.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah,
you know, and it's just, let's hang out there and party for a couple hours, and then we'll go to Palm Springs. Right. You know, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. And then maybe turning it into just a whole bunch of vloggers set up with like displays, 10x10s, you know, repping your brand, meeting new subscribers, connecting with your current guys. You know, I don't know. I think that's the future of this thing.
Right. Makes a little more sense.
Like a moto vlogger expo. You know,
that'd be kind of cool. No, I get you, man. And you know, whatever the future holds, man, I mean, it's always going to be fun. You know, to me, this whole thing is not necessarily about you know, the bikes and the rides and all that shit. To me, it's about the people being able to sit back and have your feet hanging off in the pool, sipping on a fucking nice cold one because it's 106 degrees outside. You know what I mean? Yeah. To me, that's what it's about, man. The fact that we've got people from halfway across the globe, like literally Realist Rider, and I was dealing with Quasimodo yesterday when they came by with Cowie Brock and Burning Ramen. Like, both of those Australians, man, they were on 20-hour flights to get here. It's like, fuck that, dude. There's no way, man. 20-hour flights.
what's going on here? We have something special. We got to protect it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have to protect this.
Yeah.
So whatever we have to do to keep everybody dialed back and, we just got to get to Palm Springs. It's not that far. We get to Palm Springs. Nobody gets arrested. Cops, they don't need to show up at the hotel looking for some dick that smashed a mirror out or, they know where we're going. They know where we're going.
Exactly.
It's all over the internet. Oh, these guys that are here, we know where they're going. They can run from us all they want.
Right.
Oh, man.
Now I got you. Big shout out to Kevin in the back. Jaeger Troop, appreciate the $2. Much love to you guys. See y'all this weekend, definitely. So let's go ahead and go to these phone lines, man. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you got stuff going on. I definitely got stuff going on. So let's get to these phone lines, see what the people got to say. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you could, keep it to SCMM. Yeah, just we'll stick with that matrix for now. And we'll take a couple calls for a little while, and then we'll go from there. So let's see. Got to change some stuff. All right, so let's take this first one here. Area code 765. You live on the air. What up?
What's up, Red One? And what's up, D?
What's going on,
buddy?
I'm pretty good. So,
where are you from?
Yeah. So, what would you guys say is like the number one, I guess, fellow motovlogger that you're looking forward to meeting for the first time
For the
at
first time?
SCMM?
Go ahead, Red One.
Ooh.
That's a good question, actually. I have to pick it. I have to answer it carefully.
So, I mean, for me, like, Realist Rider was a big one, Australian, but I've already met him. So, as far as like a couple days ago, so we're good. But as far as somebody I haven't physically met yet, probably Shade Tree. At least that I can think of. Shade
You're
Tree.
gonna love that guy.
He's gonna be there.
Yeah. He'll be there.
All right,
man, I wish. Yeah, there's a lot of people I wish I could go because there's a lot of people I wish I could meet.
Well, where are you from?
Both of you guys included. I'm from Indiana.
Indiana. Well, I'll be near there. I'd like to meet you. Why don't you come on out to Columbus, Ohio, next month, actually.
Yeah, sweet. I might.
Expo. I'm not here to plug that. So I'll stop.
But who'd you answer?
Say that again.
Oh no,
I'm not going to plug it. I'm sorry. We're talking SCMM.
No, you're talking about that was AIM Expo?
Yeah,
AIM Expo or something
Columbus,
like that.
Ohio.
Yeah, it's next month. But anyways, what is your pick, Sub D? And then we'll move on to
I was trying to weasel out of that.
Right. Somebody you haven't met or that you have not yet seen, I guess. Like,
well,
or they haven't came by a house already, or or hanging out with their or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to see
them. I feel like I've met pretty much everybody. Maybe some of the Australian guys, but I'm actually excited to meet 6'4" Honda. I've spoken to him 100 times on the phone, lots of emails, but I've never met the dude.
All right. Well, that answers your question, sir. I appreciate you calling, man. We're gonna grab this next call, man. We'll keep this train moving.
All right.
All right.
Have a good day.
Later.
You too, buddy.
Later. Bye.
All right, that was good answers right there. Good answers. All right, moving on to the next one. 760. You live on the air. What up?
Hello.
Yes. How you doing?
Oh, Red, this is your boy Cruising Moto up in this motherfucker.
Oh, you're gonna be at the pool, man. Why'd you call in?
I know. I got questions.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot your questions. Let's go, man. Come
okay.
On. Yeah.
All right. For Sub D, I need to know, brother, because I got food allergies. Any of that food the vendors bringing gluten free?
Gluten free.
Oh, dude, do you see the shit that I eat on my channel?
No wheat, no flour, none of that shit.
Like, do you seriously the shit that I do every week? I have no fucking. I don't even know what gluten is, dude. I don't know.
It's wheat and flour. I'm actually just giving you shit. I probably won't.
Yeah, I figured. I couldn't imagine someone calling in Ask me if there's going to be gluten-free food at SCMM.
Is it kosher?
I don't even know what that stuff is.
But also another thing, a question I have actually. There's I don't know if you're going to be at the Desert Lodge Friday
I will.
evening or whatever, but there's a bunch of us that want to like get together and do maybe a night ride.
No, we're gonna be drinking.
I'll by the time.
Oh, you're going to be drinking that?
Yeah, I know I will, dude. Once I get to Palm Springs,
that's it.
On Friday, that's it, dude. The bike it's parked, and I'm not even gonna think about it until it's time to leave for Chaparral. That's just me. You guys do whatever you want, man. It's your vacation. I just hope you guys are so good doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right. All right, then. Well, other than that, for you, I look forward to actually meeting you tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but Friday. I'll be seeing you.
For sure.
And then this is my first SCMM because last year I didn't make SCMM because I crashed my bike.
Oh,
or whatever. I was trying to still go.
Yeah, so
but I was still in like a boot and a cast on my arm.
Well, don't go on its night ride. We don't.
Yeah. Well, you probably remember his video, the yellow R6. They hit that truck kind of head on, like out in the desert, and he like landed on the ground. He's rolling, screaming and shit. It's funny.
That's an alley.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was last year. Yeah, I remember that because you were like, "Are you?" I was like, "Are you coming?" You're like, "No, I'm gonna be able to make it." And I was like, "Well, there's always next year." So.
Yeah, I was wanting to. My wife wouldn't let me take the car. I was like, "Man, I don't care if I'm in a boot still and a freaking cast on my arm."
Gotcha. Well, all right, man. So. Well, we'll see you on Friday, and make sure you're riding in. Yeah, that's right, because you're talking about a ride. So yeah, be safe on that ride in, man. I know it ain't that far. It's like 2 hours for you, 2.5 hours from state line.
Yeah, it's like an hour and 20 minutes or something like that.
Oh, fuck, it's closer than I am down there. All right, man. We'll see you Friday, brother.
Yeah, I'm all right, man.
All right, dude. See you.
See you later.
All right, see you guys this weekend.
Peace. All right.
Bye.
Oh, let's see here. Okay, that one hung up. Let's go right.
The callers are fun.
Yeah, it's always good. 336, you live on the air. What up?
Oh hell, how y'all doing?
Good, man.
Good, man.
Hey, I will say, Red One, thank you for putting this on. And I was the one. Hey, I was the one that like was on when Orson Rides was on, and my girlfriend wanted to kiss on her face.
Right. I remember that.
What?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Dude, it was funny. When
North Carolina.
Yeah, when Arson was here, it was hilarious, dude. You had to go
back. I listened to that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But all I want to do is tell Sub D, I love his shit. I got his stickers all over my bike and car, and he puts out awesome stuff.
Really appreciate it. Dude, thanks for watching, man. It means a lot. It really does. Really does.
You're welcome, dude. And your videos are awesome.
You know, they're the same, but they're different. I don't know how it works, but it does.
Yeah.
Well, all right, cool, man. You got a question? If not, man, we're gonna go ahead and get to the next caller, man. Try to keep this thing moving.
No, I just want to say I appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna let somebody else call in. I just want to call.
All right, brother. Appreciate having you. Thank you for calling in.
All right. Peace.
Peace. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, like I remember, this girl was like all shy and shit or something, and then I don't know, it was fucking hilarious. I remember that shit. All right, Miguel Luna, appreciate the $5 doll hairs, some doll hairs for the water or beer. Sub D, wait, what? Sub D Will is the new 750 on the way.
Oh yeah, I made mention that I could possibly be getting a new 750.
Motor or bike?
Bike.
Oh yeah, what the hell? So what was up with the bike not starting at the end when you rode with
It does it anytime it rains. The bike doesn't want to start for some reason. It gets a little warm. Once it warms up, we're good. But it'll run on 3 cylinders for a little while. To believe it or not, that bike's got it's got over 60,000 miles on it.
Right.
And that bike's had that same problem since it had less than 1,000 miles on it. It just runs up. It just doesn't want to run until it warms up. And if it's like humid outside or it's been raining, the bike's a motherfucker to start.
Huh.
But it's never left me high and dry. Never. Right. Not once.
Well, that's good.
For the record.
Wow, that's good though.
And you guys see, I beat up that bike, man. I don't take very good care of it, I promise you. And 60,000 miles, same clutch too, believe it or not. All those wheelies, same clutch.
No same shit. Clutch. Yeah, I'm like, well, nowhere near where you're at, but I'm surprised I'm still on the same clutch that I, when I bought my bike. I'm like, should I be replacing this thing by now? But whatever. All right, moving on. Get sidetracked. Let's see. 760. You back live on the air, or is this a new number? Probably a new number. Hello.
What up, guys?
What's up?
Red One. Just quick question, guys. Somebody from the Coachella Valley, why the hell is SCMM held in like Satan's asshole? How come you guys don't do it like by the beach or just somewhere cool in general?
There isn't a place in Southern California that allows us to have an event like this other than Palm Springs. That's
okay.
It was kind of addressed earlier in the conversation, but just to sum it up, it's Palm Springs. Nobody's there in the heat, right? It's the summertime, right? Everybody leaves Palm Springs.
Very true.
Summer, which means we can kind of take over 3-4 hotels over there and go crazy without really pissing anybody off.
That's why. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, just
we didn't
I
go
live in India, which is only
about maybe. For sure.
Wait, did you say you live in India or Indiana?
Indio, which is only like maybe 15, 20 miles from Palm Springs.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, then you should be good. You should be happy it's in Palm Springs.
Oh shit.
I am, but it's just like it'd be nice to get out of the heat for a while instead of just like going to somewhere less heat and then coming back where it's even fucking hotter again.
Jump in the pool.
That is
true. You got it. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for taking my call. Look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday.
All right,
yeah,
cool,
man. It's gonna be fun.
Later.
Peace.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, I get it, man. It's one of those things, right? It's like, if you want to have SCMM at the beach, yeah, we're gonna probably need like a couple $100,000 or something.
Could you even imagine what that would cost?
Dude, I don't even know, but it would be fucking stupid. So now I get it, dude. I mean, you can't, you got to start somewhere and then you got to grow into it. And then eventually people latch on. They're like, well, how can I be a part of this? Like, oh, yeah, go ahead.
The event continues to grow, so it can't be too bad.
Right. That is true. Right.
It's all the same people and more every year. But I promise, guys, we're all working at it. We're gonna improve. We're gonna improve it. Try to get it out of those summer months.
All right, moving on to the next one. 714. You're live on the air. Hello.
Yo.
Yep, I got you. I heard the yo. What's up?
Oh shit. All right. Sorry. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. Well, I have one question that has been lingering in my mind for about a month now. I know you said strictly SCMM. It's related to SCMM. But one person that probably should not be there. I don't want to say any names.
No, I don't want to go down this road.
What if he is there, and what happens?
If he's there, he's there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay attention. I'm just going to do my thing, and I'm going to connect with the people that came out to see me. I'm going to see the people that I want to see. I'm not going to spend my time dealing with someone I'm not interested in spending my time with. Right? So there's not going to be any issues.
Yeah. That's understood. I'm just curious because there's not
going to be any fist fights. There's not going to be any
circulating around him.
It's.
Well, look, to be honest, man, I don't know what you were looking for with that question.
No. I wasn't looking for any oh yeah, I'm gonna confront him. I'm just blatantly just curious as to what happens if he's there. Will there be, any? I'm just.
What? Police gonna get called? There's gonna be this big brawl. Like you could literally
No.
You could literally guess what could happen, and it'll be one of those. Which one it is, nobody's going to probably openly just promote that shit, whatever it may be. It could be leave them alone. It could be beat them up.
Yeah.
It could be fucking call the police. It could be whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you, man, but we're going to go ahead and keep it moving. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Yeah, of course. I'm just looking forward to this year's SCMM. So
yeah, man, it's going to be fun for sure.
All right.
You guys there?
All right, man, for sure. Peace.
All right, man. Later.
All right, we got another 714 number. Wait, click. There we go. That's weird. Hold on. There we go. 714, you live on the air. What up?
I have a question for Suburban Delinquent.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah. So I was wondering if is there going to be chairs at SCMM?
Chairs?
Fucking great question, dude. What the fuck?
That is actually a pretty good
Oh,
question.
it's like in the pool area. Is there going to be chairs to sit in?
I think there is. Yeah, there's chairs. I don't know if there's going to be a 1,000 chairs, but you know, it's probably first come, first served.
Picture with you, and I just want to make sure there's something for you to stand on when we take our picture.
Oh,
damn, that's fucked up.
See, that's the thing, you know. Derek and Arson got everybody think I'm a goddamn midget.
Right. Exactly.
And then every time I meet somebody in person, they're like, "You're not as short as I thought you were."
Oh, it's funny. But yes, there's a few chairs.
There's chairs. There's chairs
Okay,
that I can
thank you,
stand
sir.
on. So we'll do
Thank
some height in photos. Don't worry about it.
You say bring a stool? What was that?
No, actually, I brought one. I have a stool if we need it.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
You're covered, buddy.
Okay. Have a good night, guys.
All right, appreciate you calling in.
See ya.
All right.
Oh,
Why didn't I see that one coming?
I don't know.
Is there going to be chairs? And I was actually starting to think that was a good question.
All right, guys. So we got a couple more callers. I'm going to take 4 more. I got 1 more slot. The next number that pops in, that'll be the last one for the night. So we're going to go ahead and grab this one. Area code 619. Where are you at? No. Yeah, where you at?
Yeah. The pasta.
Bitch, ain't nobody want to talk to you.
I got a fucking legitimate question.
What you
Are
want,
the
Ghost?
ACs going to be working in the hotel?
You know what? I did get a report from Z. He went down to Palm Springs, did some preparations, and he said that all the rooms have been outfitted with new ACs.
Fuck yes.
Now,
That
I
deserves
didn't
a
see
round
it
of
from
applause.
my eyes, just coming from Z. You know, sometimes he's a little hazy. He does wear glasses.
What you're saying?
So I don't know. I hope so. My room always had decent AC.
Yeah, Ghost, are you in the same room?
Yeah. Same room.
Right there in front of the pool. Yeah, lucky bastard. Well, that's cool. But
all right, well, that was all I want to know.
Yeah, I think so. I do think they put new ACs in. I think that's just the report that I heard. I mean, there's 50 rooms, so I really don't know. That'd probably be kind of expensive.
Yeah, and from what I
A lot of
understand,
ACs.
not all of them needed ACs. Like you'd go in the Ghost room, that shit was on fucking freeze. Hot Wheels' old room, that was freezing. Your room was freezing. You know, like everybody's rooms was cold, but like on the other end, you went down to like Capple's room, bro. That shit was like it was a fan. That's all. That's all it was. It was just blowing hot air around.
Well, my room was like a nice 80 degrees, and then if you stayed right by the bed, it was nice and cool. Yeah, well, I mean, you say it was nice and cool, but it was 115 out, so it was still pretty fucking hot in the room. It was like 80 some degrees in there.
You know, the hotel management, everybody's complaining about the AC, and mine broke too. But I guess what would happen is if you turned them on high, they would like freeze. You know, there was something about it that would freeze up. The pipes would be frozen, and it wouldn't do anything. So if you turned it on medium, they would unthaw and it would work a lot better than if it was just on max cold the whole time. I don't know why, but it just seemed to work that way.
All right. Well, yeah, that's all I had. See you guys fucking Friday, Thursday, whenever you guys show up, we'll be there.
Yeah, man.
I'll be there Friday morning, man. Looking forward to it. See it.
Ghost Ninja, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he's not hosting. Yeah, he's not hosting this week. I am, so still gonna be hosting. I'm gonna like rope off a little area and be like, faces only from here back. Like I'm gonna find like a little corner or some shit so that way people that can't like accidentally walk behind us. But stream for I don't know, probably like 30 minutes or some shit by the pool. I can't do it too long because fuck, man, I ain't got unlimited data. So
I don't get signal out there, to be honest.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, let's take these last couple of calls. All right, let's see here. 513 live on the air. What up?
I think this is me. Hi, Red One.
Hey, what's going on? Who is this?
Serafina.
Hi, welcome. How you doing, Miss Lady?
I am doing well, and yourself?
Pretty good. Pretty good. You coming down Friday? No, maybe?
No, unfortunately, I can't make it this time. I'm stuck in Canada until August the 31st. So, hey.
Well, you shouldn't have took that trip to the Dragon. Well, you shouldn't have took the trip to the Dragon. You could have came to SCMM instead. Just saying. Prioritize.
Yeah, I know. I would. It'll be next year. Next year is the one where we will be there. And next year I won't even have the same last name. It'll be awesome.
Awesome. Right on. Right on.
You're having a name removed, or you're going to add one on
this week? No, I'm getting married. Actually, this winter sometime probably.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
If you hold out, Arson can
we're actually looking.
Arson can marry you.
He could marry you.
Oh my God. I was actually going to ask. It's one of the things I was originally going to call and ask about, but that's pretty freaking cool.
If you want to get married at SCMM, we can make that happen.
That would be fantastic.
Really?
But it means you'd have to hold it a little sooner.
Yeah.
Just not in the summer.
Love can wait. Love is patient.
Yes. I was kind of thinking about that. Was rolling in the back of my head to do that for next year.
Gotcha.
I'm hearing that it might be
your vowels.
A little bit cooler for my Canadian sensibility.
Right on. Well, you got a quick question before we move on to the next caller?
Almost.
You know what? You made me forget my question. So I think mostly I wanted to say a reason to say hi. So hi, Steve. And I love all of your movies. So movies. Wow, they really are movies. Thank you.
Little 10-minute action.
I'll let you go and get to the next question.
Okay. Well, Miss Serafina.
I'm gonna have that video I told you about should be up within the next week. The one with the deer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You posted that pig, didn't you? That shit was crazy.
Yeah. He didn't even move. He got it both. He got it on his camera, and I got it on my camera, and we got it. The video was just pristine. It was perfect.
Nice. Cool. That'd be good to see.
That damn thing. It's like he's actually been editing it, and I'm watching him do it right now, and I'm laughing at him.
Right. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate the call, and we will see you hopefully next year at SCMM 2018. There we go.
And I'll actually see you in September, in Columbus.
Oh, you're coming to Columbus?
Yeah, because I am. He lives in Cincinnati, and I'm going. Actually, I was planning on being in Cincinnati for a couple of weeks. So when I heard about this, I actually extended my stay. So I'm staying for a whole month just so I can ride down and meet you guys. Meet you.
Oh man, that'd be great. We're planning a fun after party. So be prepared. We'll be doing some drinking.
I'm actually looking forward to also going to Iron Pony. That just gives me another excuse to go to my favorite store.
I've never been in there. I'm really excited about it. I've spoken with the people over there.
Oh, you'll like it. It's fun.
They're real excited for this event.
I could see it because they actually do a lot of really, really good stuff in the area. They actually right now are supporting the Ohio motorcycle motovlogger meetup.
That's what they said.
Was supposed to happen last week.
The AIM Expo stuff. He said that they got flooded with calls from other motovloggers wanting to set up events in their parking lot. So that's pretty cool. They've really kind of embraced, what we're doing. But
that's funny.
Mm-hmm. No, it's fantastic, and it was funny because it got canceled. We still went and got great video, and we got hit with rain once. The rides could have been fantastic, but they failed us.
Well, it doesn't rain in California, so don't worry about rain if you come out here.
That is true.
Well, meaning be actually hoping for a little bit of rain.
Yeah, never.
Right.
I wouldn't be mad if it rained on Saturday. I really wouldn't.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. Actually, it'd be great. Yeah, it'd be nice.
I mean, maybe not like all day. But...
All right, Serafina, I appreciate you, and we will. Well, he will see you soon. I'll see you whenever. So
yeah, see you in September.
Yep.
All right, later.
See you soon. Later. Bye.
All right, guys, 2 more callers, and let's see, 657. You are live on the air. What up?
Is this me?
Yeah, that's you, man. What's up?
Hi, me.
All right, what's up? Red One and Sub D.
What's going on?
How are you?
No, I'm not able to make it, but I have a question.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that is, what if someone is caught chooching the devil's lettuce, man?
I think it's pretty legal out here. I don't think it matters, right?
Yeah, it's recreational now. So as long as you're probably not within a school or a playground. Yeah, we're recreational, so you don't even need a fucking medical card. So for all those that are out of state, if you want to fucking get high, just find a local dispensary and just walk in. Buy it like you buy alcohol.
Sick. And this other guy named Edgy Throttle in the chat, he asked, are hammocks okay?
I don't give a shit.
What the hell are you gonna put a hammock? Like a man hammock?
Well, I don't know. He'd be better off with a hammock than Logically Insane was the first year, just sleeping on the hot ass pavement.
He was good though. He woke up real early that morning, left all early, re-energized and stuff. I mean, a hammock. I mean, obviously you're not gonna be able to tie it to something, so it's like one of those hammocks that come with the base attached to it. Also, like, I mean, sure.
You know what? You're just come. There's no doubt in my mind that you'll become friends with a bunch of people that have rooms, and you'll find a spot on the floor or wherever, man. I think you'll be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say for sure, dude. Don't come pounding on my door. But bring the hammock. Fuck it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Caller, you still there?
All right. Well, that's my
go.
questions, man.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, see ya.
See you, buddy.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
I just want to throw a big fat cheer for Sub D.
Do it.
Cheer.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, buddy.
All right, and see ya.
Peace.
Take it easy.
See you this weekend, man.
Dude, that was so funny when Arson had everybody ending calls that way. I was just like, oh, this is buddy. This is so funny.
Yeah, that dude, Arson is he's so creative, man. I wish I had.
Just on the, like, it's right there, dude, just on the fly, like, pulls it out of thin air. You're like, wow. Like,
that's the thing. I have to work so hard at my videos to make them interesting because I'm not that interesting of a person. But someone like Arson or Derek or, there's so many others too. Dude, they just hit record, dude, and they can ride around for an hour and have a viral video on their hands. I can't do that. I really have to work at this shit.
All right, guys, this is the last call of the night. Sorry for the other calls out there. We will have to do this at a later date when we can just talk about anything. But last caller of the night, area code 602. You're live on the air. What up?
Hey, guys. What up? Huge fan here.
Who?
Oh, my name is Lewis. I just had 2 quick questions.
Oh, sure. Hi, Lewis. Thanks for watching, by the way, man.
Oh, hi, guys. And no fault. So, as a fellow fat ass, do we know how many vendors will be seen?
You said as a general fat ass, you want to know how many videos or how many vendors are going to be there?
Oh, fellow No, fellow, yeah, like food vendors.
Food vendors. There's going to be 2 in Palm Springs, and I believe 2 at Chaparral. But there's a Pizza Hut across the street, and there's a steakhouse across the street from the hotel in Palm Springs. You won't go hungry, buddy. I promise.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
there's a liquor store in the same parking lot as the hotel, too.
Yeah.
You get that bag of chips whenever you want one.
And then, and then I guess the other part was, would it be like a for the mini bikes, like the 125? Would you guys be able to set up? I don't know if anybody's going to show up, but maybe like a slower pace for them.
Well,
those aren't legal on. I think anything less than a 150 is not highway legal in California. Granted, you may be able to keep up, but
there might be a lot of traffic. You might be all right, but yeah, I don't think they're legal. I don't know. It's up to you, man.
So
I don't care if you put the thing on the
bring
freeway, but if you get in trouble or something, it's on you.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring a 125, man.
I would leave with the group that leaves early.
I mean, what are we talking? Like a dirt bike, or I mean,
yeah,
like the Grom or the Z125.
Oh, those, yeah. Well, even still, man. Like, I mean, I don't know the pace that's going to be set, but I'm pretty sure that pace is going to be like about 5-10 miles outside the Grom's range, full tuck downhill. So, I don't know. I mean, and it's just one of those things, man. Like to have the entire group slow down to like 60 when everybody else on the freeway is going to be doing like 80, 85 because you're that far. Like you're already 60, 70 miles east of LA.
Right. And you're just super excited to get to Palm Springs. So nobody's going to be doing, everybody's going to be doing, probably about 5-10 over the speed limit, which is justifiable. But everybody's going to want to get off to Palm Springs and off their bike as soon as possible. Right. So what I would do, and maybe we'll do this for next year, because I know the Grom movement is fucking strong out here. Dude, maybe we'll try to get some head Grom guy to organize like a mini meet with the Groms, and then they figure out a way to take back roads all the way to Palm Springs. That'd be kind of cool.
Is there back roads to Palm Springs?
Yeah, I don't know. There's gotta be, right? No?
Let me see.
Well, I'm a GSXR 750 guy, so
yeah, bring that.
That bike sucks.
Bring that and keep up.
Favorite bike?
No problem. Thank you guys.
Thanks for calling.
Hope all is well.
So you're going to be there, right?
Yes, of course.
All right. Yeah, I'll see you Saturday or Friday, whatever. Both.
Hello? You still there, caller? No? Maybe?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see you definitely this weekend, man. Appreciate you ride safe and all that good shit. Make sure you're hydrated, and yeah, we'll see you Friday. So.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right,
upside down.
Yeah, man.
Right on.
Have a good night.
Take it easy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the last caller of the night. I apologize to everybody that's waiting, but yeah, both of us, like I said, we got stuff going on. A lot of planning that's been done, and I don't want to take too much time today, but I will definitely, if Subdi will abide, I'd like to have you back on to the show at a later date.
Yeah, I'd love to, dude. I'd be honored, man. You run a tight ship over here. Out of all the streams, man, I used to go on that Monday stream a lot. Life has thrown me some additional things that prevent me from joining that stream. But these are pretty quick. What is it, about an hour? I could.
Yeah, we're an hour. But usually, like I normally won't go past 2. Normally, it's like 30 minutes. We just kind of talk, and then the next hour to hour and a half, depending on how calls are coming in, we'll just take calls. I mean, but usually, yeah, no more than 2 hours. But yeah, I try to keep them short. The thing I got to get people more over is calling in. Like there'll be 50 people over here in the side chat, and like nobody will call. Like, dude,
I think the callers was awesome.
Yeah, it's always fun, man. And like I always said, it's always cool to learn the viewer's perspective, right? Because we're vloggers, we talk to vloggers more than anybody else. And so it's always cool to hear somebody else's point of view that is so removed from you know, us, you know, per se, like, right? Like they're just a viewer, they're just you know, a subscriber, or maybe they're looking to eventually get into riding and all that shit. I think it's cool, man. So, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, for all those that are coming to SCMM, make sure you come by me and or Sub D and say what's up. Like, hey, I was in the side chat on Wednesday, blah 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 blah, or whatever.
Yeah, man.
Do you have anything as we're closing here with the SCMM and all the festivities going on this weekend?
Yeah, I just want to remind everybody, just be cool, man, be safe, and the idea is to get to Palm Springs to party. Let's not let anything happen in between Chaparral to Palm Springs to prevent anyone from having a good time in Palm Springs. You know what I'm saying? Also, make sure, come find us. I don't know what you're doing at Chaparral, Red One, but I've got a 10x10 display. I'm going to have lots of free shit for everybody. I brought posters. I brought those drawstring bag backpacks. Dude, nice. I've got as many. I'm bringing like 1,000 stickers to pass out, keychain, all sorts of shit. Just come find me. Oh, yeah. And Henry Haddad, he'll be there.
The lawyer dude?
The lawyer guy. He'll be there to answer any questions that you guys might have based on the law. It's all free. He's just going to be there to support. He brought some gifts for everybody too, and you can find him at my display as well. He's a good dude. He's a really good dude. I like him. Other than that, man, I don't got anything more to say.
All right, well, cool, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we will see you guys this weekend. Sub D, I appreciate your time, sir. We'll have to do this again. Other than that, people, y'all stay hydrated. Y'all be safe. Even riding out there, man. It's you know, if you've never been in that kind of weather or that you're been riding in those temperatures, it is a little intimidating. So make sure you guys are hydrated at all times. And man, let's do it big this year, man. Let's have a good time out there.
Yeah, man. Thanks again for having me on. I really appreciate it.
For sure, for sure. And with that, guys, y'all be safe. See you Friday. And
see you guys later.
Yeah, man. Peace.